Hi Leo, welcome to Faylight Tarot. This is your reading for your general. Hello Leo, welcome to Faylight Tarot. This video is your general reading for the next 4 weeks. That date will be from September the 29th, yes, to October the 27th. Now, all of my cards are pre-shuffled and cleansed so that I can just get right in about it for you. And as per usual, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if it does not resonate with you, that's okay. Take what does resonate with you and leave behind the rest. Doesn't resonate with you at all, then it's just not the reading for you, and you can try again another time. If you do like what you hear and see, please do feel free to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons, and you will be alerted to your next reading next week, which will be for your career and finances. So let's have a look at the bottom of the deck here to see what is happening behind the scenes. You have the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles, and the Devil card. Interesting. So, I feel like there's a balancing act going on in here for you, Leo. It could be a case of perhaps you're having to struggle between your heart and your head, and it is leading to unhealthy practices, perhaps. No judgment at all. Or it could also be leading to the feeling of wrongdoing or some negative influences around you, negative impacts. So let's have a look at the general landscape that we have here. Yes, there's a lot of emotion going on here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 cups going on. We have 2 wands, 1 pentacle, and the rest of them are major arcana. So right now we have, for your current energies, the 3 of Pentacles. Now, yes, that could entirely be, sorry about that, community. It could be a group of people, and it could very well be the likes of a polyamorous relationship or other types. Let's have a little look and see what is happening there. Tell me about the 3 of Pentacles. Tell me about the 3 of Pentacles. Didn't want to come. That's fine. Tell me about the 3 of Pentacles. Messages and energies for Leo. Okay, that'll do. Yes, interesting. So you have the King of Pentacles, the World card, the 2 of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles. So yes, you do have a difficult decision to make that is ahead of you. And I feel that it's coming down to material matters. Now here's the thing, right? This doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This could quite well be another type of relationship. It could be a partnership. It could be some sort of a collaborative thing with the 3 of Pentacles also. It could be talking about a project that's involving multiple people to come together to hone their craft. There is the King of Pentacles energy. Now that could be you, it could be somebody else within this group setting. But regardless, there is that authority there, or at least the appearance of authority. I don't really like using the term alpha, but I guess in this situation. Somebody who has a lot of self-confidence is probably the better way of putting it. Yeah, somebody who has quite a fair bit of self-confidence and knowledge about the type of resources that they have. And the Two of Swords talking about that difficult decision to make. The Page of Pentacles. He wants to go and make his own experiences. He wants to go and make his own fortune. He's also studious. So it could be that he wants to strike out in his own path. At the moment, though, you're having to balance what you want and what you have to do. But the World card is also here. The World card talks about wholeness, also talks about completions and cycles, talks about fated events. Something to consider. Keep that in the back of your head. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck you have the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. So there is this feeling of having to defend yourself because you have done your best, but you need to walk away. It's time for abandonment, but either there is, the cause for this is deceit, or you're thinking about sneaking away. Only you know, I don't. So for your potential and challenges, you have the Seven of Wands, which again is that the need to defend yourself and the need to defend what you have. Tell me about the Seven of Wands, please. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands for Leo, please. Okay, you have the Nine of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Emperor on its side, and the Four of Pentacles. I do feel that this situation has got you kind of beaten down a little bit in terms of you've kind of been reduced to, you've been reduced to a child almost. That whole really unsure of how to express your emotions, but you're trying to stay positive about it. You're trying to just take life as it comes. But you know that you're doing your best, and there is a wish for you in here, this wish fulfillment in here for you, this wanted to be able to sit back and be like, okay, I've got all my cups there. I think the problem is that you're really struggling to, you're really struggling to bring your thoughts together about this. The Emperor on his side, he is not as sure of himself when he's on his side. He's not as protective or as steadfast, because there's something here, Leo, that you want to hold on to. It almost feels like you're scared of losing something. But at your foundations, you have the Chariot here. And the Chariot talks about determination, will. that ability to control opposing forces. Tell me about the Chariot for Leo, please. The Chariot for Leo. Messages and energies. Messages for Leo, please. Spirits. Messages and energies. Oop. You have the Three of Pentacles again. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Strength card, Temperance, and the Ten of Cups. I can see why you're having difficulty, because if you take the position of this card, literally the foundation and roots, this could be very well talking about your secure base, your family, your friend group, that place and those people that you call home. You've always been able to work together. And whenever anybody's in strife, there's always been help that's come across the way. That's given you strength. It's been nurturing and healing for you. You felt that you had purpose there as well. Excuse me for sniffing. And you had that harmony. So what has changed? What has changed from going from these roots that seem very healthy, and they seem to be ticking all of your boxes for what you need, to this uncertainty? What has happened there? In the recent past, you have the Four of Cups. Well, hang on a second. Let's look at this. Before I go on to the Four of Cups. Old wounds from the past, moving forward while still carrying those wounds there, and barriers going up, re-establishing of barriers, being frightened to come out of this place. The arrival of new love, or the arrival of love-related messages for you. Interesting. I'm going to show you this because it flipped over. But the Four of Swords, rest, relaxation, recuperate, convalesce, meditate. Seems like that was an important message to come through at that chosen time. Right, the Four of Cups, the Four of Cups in your recent past indicates a situation, an offering, an emotion was given to you and you didn't really want it. You were bored of it or despondent of it. Let's find out more. Tell me about the Four of Cups for Leo, please. The Four of Cups for Leo. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, Lee, I'm going to say something here, right? And if this is resonating with you, right, please don't take what I say as next as an attack, because it's not. One thing about this channel is, and me personally as an individual, is I will not judge you. Can't do that. And because other people's choices, behaviours, and whatnot are entirely on them. I am not in your shoes. Even if I had similar situations, I'm still not in your shoes. Therefore, I cannot judge, and I will not judge. But it seems to me almost like there was perhaps too much stability, and you didn't want that. You didn't want that at all. The Queen of Pentacles, holder of multiple resources, generosity. She is caring to some degree. She can be a little bit selfish. It might not be you, by the way. It might be another person. But the energy of this card is that's one of the Queen of Pentacles characteristics. She's also very generous, and she's quite grounded. You have the Hierophant that talks about faith or a lesson learned. It also talks about education, but I'm not feeling the education aspect of the card today. The Eight of Swords in reverse, there was no restrictions, there was no being bound, there was no rules almost. There was no friction. And with the Five of Pentacles there too, talks about temporary hardships. Now, Pentacles can talk about money and possessions, but it can also talk about the body. So it could be that perhaps was there a period where you were unwell, or there was an illness, or there was an accident, or something like that happened within the recent past that brought this about? Or was it simply there was an element of hardships in the past, but because of faith and determination and years, that hardships of the Five of Pentacles ended up evolving into this abundance? I'm talking like well in the past as well, like I'm talking like raised as a child with nothing, and then to becoming, an entrepreneur, making your own money, and so to speak. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Swords. That talks about very sudden endings, brutal endings, completion of a sort. Eight of Cups, abandonment, walking away to new horizons. You tried your hardest. Truth, communication, and justice. I wonder if this Four of Cups side of the reading is about you, or if it's about somebody else, or if it's what you were experiencing by being tethered to another person that had this past. You know that way, like when somebody tells you something enough times that you end up thinking, did that actually happen to me? It happens. What to consider is the Six of Cups. Tell me about the Six of Cups for Leo. Six of Cups for Leo. Thank you. You have the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands on its side, and you have the High Priestess. So the Six of Cups talks about somebody coming from your past, like a reunitement. Is that a word? Reunion. There you go. With somebody from your past. You can also talk about memories also talk about childhood or the inner child. But with this Six of Cups energy, there's a source of comfort, a sense of having everything that you need to live comfortably. There's no need to defend your actions and what you do. Or at least you don't think that there is. You don't think that there's a reason to. And the High Priestess, about following your intuition and trusting your instincts. Also, it could be somebody that is linked to you on the energy level. Somebody that you have an energy resonance with, a connection with. At the bottom of the deck, you have Justice, which is, well, as it sounds, justice. So results for results are due, accountability, being objective, the truth, rights and wrongs, consequences, legal matters. You have the Chariot here. And the Chariot talks about victory, and it talks about the control of these opposite forces, but there's also an element of traveling, as in like trying to get somewhere, trying to go somewhere. And there is victory there as well. Don't know if I said that. And you have judgment, revelation of self, revelation of truth. In the near future, you have the King of Wands. That could be your energy. It can be somebody else's energy. I'm going to take you because you just came out like that there. Interesting. Tell me about the King of Wands for Leo, please. King of Wands for Leo. I rather think that that's probably enough, yes. Oh gosh, look, Justice is here again. Interesting that she should appear twice, one after the other. So we have, the first card to arrive was that Ace of Swords. That delivery of truth and communication, success, victory. You also have the Magician, the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. I believe that this energy, this King of Wands energy, whether it's you or another person that has come along, I believe that it's something actually that you manifested. It's something that you wanted. So the King of Wands energy, there's somebody who is a natural leader, they're charismatic, also combined with the Knight of Cups, there's an element of being swept off of your feet. I'm hearing being rescued. You can be rescued in various ways physically. You can be rescued from mediocrity. You can be rescued from boredom. You can be rescued from danger. All sorts of different things. The thing is, though, is that at the minute, your barriers are up real high for all of this. So slow and steady wins the race. You're not rushing off by any manner of means right now. If you're going to do it, you're going to do it right. Now, I'm being very careful to not say the word affair. It could be an affair. It could be wanting to move on to a new romantic partner, but it could also be about just leaving a situation. Whatever it is, Leo, it's playing out for you. I wouldn't be surprised, actually, if the Hanged Man ended up coming into play at some point. Mm-hmm. So where you are right now, your view of self is the Tower, which is unsurprising given the way that the reading has gone thus far. Yeah, your foundations have been utterly shaken. The stone has cracked. You've had the rug pulled out from under you, and you're very, very uncertain about what's happening, what's going to happen, even uncertain about yourself. Tell me about the Tower for Leo, please. Tell me about the Tower. Tell me about the Tower. Messages and energy for the Tower for Leo, please. Thank you. Yep, you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Devil card on its side. Yeah, Leo, you tried your hardest. You really did. You tried so hard. And you wanted it to be this mutual support system, this mutual not adoration, respect. Let's go with respect, because that sounds a bit better. Mutual respect, that this solid partnership. But the problem is that the devil kept on creeping in on the side, and that in the upright, it's absolute negative energies and bad behaviours and dangerous, unhealthy practices. This one, everything's all funky dory. But this one, it's the question, it's the mistrust, and I feel that that's what's happening. I feel that trust has been broken, to the point where that tower has come down, because you've not had confirmation one way or another. Yeah. Oh, Leo, this is turning into a heavy reading. I'm hoping that you're doing all right. I really am hoping that you're doing all right. In your environmental and external factors, you have the Death card. Now, the Death talks about those death, well, symbolic death, the endings, new beginnings, cycles, transitions. So tell me about the Death card, please, for Leo. Death card for Leo, please. Tell me about the Death card for Leo. Thank you. Yeah, you've got the Five of Cups, the Chariot on its side, and the Seven of Swords. There's just too much loss, that this sensation of loss because of this either perceived or actual deception that has happened here. and you feel that your will and your determination is just utterly deflated, because it's nothing but conflicts and arguments, and regardless of what happens, somebody's getting hurt, bridges have been burned. But you need to think about your truth and search for wisdom. Meditate on your own wisdom. Speak to somebody. The hermit, when he's come around, he is the light bearer. He guides people out from the dark. Perhaps that could be a sign that you need to speak with somebody, somebody that you're close to, a confidant, somebody who will listen to your problems without giving you advice or giving you instructions on what to do. I just want to be bloody heard, is what I'm getting as well out of this. You just want to be heard. Your hopes stroke fears is the Seven of Cups. Now we can take this either as a hope or as a fear. The hope being that there are so many choices around you to, like, for whatever path that you're going to take next. The other side of it is the fear, is the confusion aspect, because there's so many things around you, the distraction. Tell me about the Seven of Cups for Leo, please. Seven of Cups for Leo. There he is, the Hanged Man. What did I say? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep, so the Hanged Man has appeared, but he is on his side. So that means, basically, Leo, that you haven't had a change of perspective just yet. You haven't made a definitive decision. Now, the thing is that when he's in the right position, the Hanged Man is waiting, he's taking time, he's giving into the will of the universe. When he's on his side, he is not doing those things. He could do that if he was moved to do so, but he could also be moved into immediate action. So you're still stuck on the fence. That's why you're still in that energy there. You also have the Two of Wands and the Five of Swords again. Yeah, the reason why the Hanged Man is on his side is because the choice is to be made. You know it's to be made. And once that choice is made and you walk down that path, there's no coming back from it. It's decided, it's done, it's over. You or the other person has all the swords and they have none. Oops. A bitter defeat is what comes out of that there. But you know what? That Six of Cups energy of what to consider is back. This whole meeting someone from the past, or even meeting your past self. I don't know if you recall earlier on, I said the Six of Cups can also talk about your inner child. This could be you, that you come back to yourself, to who you are, and learn to love yourself again. The time has come. It has come because, Leo, you are exhausted. You're utterly exhausted, and an end needs to come. The potential outcome is the Eight of Cups, which is the walking away aspect. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups for Leo. Eight of Cups for Leo. You have the Eight of Cups again, the Four of Cups, the Queen of Swords on her side. Yeah, you know that you need to walk away, Leo. You do. You do that you need to leave it be. You did try your best, and I know that you don't want to. I know that you really, really don't want to, because your head is not where it needs to be to think clearly. But the reality of it is, you are so heart hurt. You're devastated. But a new path and a new future is there for you. You just have to take it. You just have to be brave enough to take it. You see how there's ships in the water there, getting ready for a new journey. Well, Leo, that was a heavy one, and it wasn't particularly positive, but if this was your reading and it does resonate with you, then I hope that you can take some kind of peace from this. And I do hope that you keep it under consideration as well, that when it comes to tarot, it's not predicting the future, it's just giving you advice in card form. And if you want to take on the energies and messages within this reading, only you have the power to do so. It won't happen and it won't come together if you don't put action in it. Well, there you go. So if you resonated with what you saw and heard today and you liked what you saw and heard, please do hit the like, share and subscribe button, and you will be alerted to next week's reading, which will be for career and finances. And I hope to see you again the next time. All right, Leo, take care. Bye.